Psalm 88:15 and 16 reflects the thoughts of those who have failed to prepare beforehand. Verse 15 of 88 reads, I was afflicted and about to die from my youth on. I suffered your terrors. I am overcome. The psalmist expresses his emotional distress. He is so crushed with sorrow and trouble that his strength is nearly gone and can endure it no longer. This may be the language of strong emotion, meaning that his sufferings have been of so long a continuance that they seem to have begun from his youth onward. He struggles to control a slew of destructive thoughts which are producing terrors that flow through his mind, distracting him from leaning on his faith. These are often the thoughts of those on their sick beds who have failed to prepare beforehand. Our faith should be built on a solid foundation based on intelligent and committed thought, preparing us for any turmoil that may befall us. The sick bed is not the proper place to make preparations for impending death. This eternal, weighty subject should be settled in our minds before we ever become sick, well before we are laid on the bed of death. Verse 16 of Psalm 88 reads, Your burning anger has passed over me. Your terrors have destroyed me. On this side of the cross, we have an advocate in Jesus, and even though the Father may be livid against sin, we are blessed with the assurance that his punitive anger will never take place against one who has repented and been redeemed. However, just as a father's anger may be cast over his most precious child's behavior, it does not dispel the Father's love. Jesus is my judge, who is also my propitiation, that is, able to appease the Father's wrath. And since he bore my guilt as my substitute, my sin debt is paid in full. Because of our adoption, our Heavenly Father can and will correct us in this sense that we may even be subject to his burning anger, just as an erring child would be disciplined by any loving parent as their board of education is applied to the seat of knowledge.